All right, Taurus, here we go. It's an energies update for the sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found me, I mean, in general, I'm shit at tagging and marketing. If you found me in general, you're supposed to be here. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it right here on the table. I'm pointing at it. I am. It is my pre-shuffle. And I've been going 3 cards down in the pre-shuffle. The energy around this is very clear. Someone's bullshit emotional immaturity, which has been sort of welling up over time. The 7 of Pentacles has been kind of, I don't know, how do I phrase this? Like a volcano, building up pressure over time. Someone's impulsive behavior, okay? Something they've probably been thinking about for a long time, or was building up like a volcano, got them put out in the cold. I mean, it's pretty simple. Somebody's out in the cold because they acted the fool. I guess I can phrase it that way. Why not? Let's shuffle the deck. All right, here we go. Come on now. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Shuffling the deck here. Let's do a reading. Let's see where we go. If I'm doing an energy update, it means there's just been a shift. A slight shift. I think your mid-month probably hangs true. But we're going to find out some more information here. Let's see where we go. Let's see. All right. Taurus. Oh, yeah, fucking hell. Before the cut, it's the devil, the goat with its feet on fire. It's just, you know, again, it ties to that Knight of Wands, that impulsive behavior, that there's something here. It's like past pains that haven't been dealt with. People, God, man, it's that kind of stuff. I swear, people just, you got to deal with that stuff or it just gets worse. And then, you know, it built up over time. Something that wasn't dealt with built up over time. And right here, just like any other one, it landed them in the 5 of Pentacles. This one here is the 5 of Cups. This is a person who on the outside, it may be fine or may be angry or whatever, but on the inside is sad. This is a sad horse. I've had people who are expert on horses write into me and tell me, yes, Steve, you can make a horse sad. I know. I have gotten information from actual cowboys and cowgirls. I don't know a damn thing about horses. I sound like I do. I know a little bit about horsepower, but that's about it. 5 of Cups here. Somebody's feeling a loss. I don't think they're showing it. I don't know. I can't prejudge a reading. I got to stay neutral. So I'm going back to the field I sit in when I do these. And I'm going to shuffle the deck one last time for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's do a reading. We're going to get our overall energy. We're going to pull a reading here and see what's going on. All right? Got you covered. I am wrapped up in my mic cord here. What the fucking hell? All right. All right. All right. All right. Bottom of the deck, this whole reading is going to clarify the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of curiosity. I'm not feeling the energy of communication here. It is a card of communication, but this is a card of curiosity in this case. It's somewhat a childlike exploring the world. Someone sowing their royal oats kind of a thing. And again, it all ties to that damn first card, that Knight of Wands, which I don't like in this particular instance. What's the card under? Yeah, there it is. I knew there wasn't any. I knew this wasn't communication. There's nothing lovey-dovey under here. It's the 7 of Swords. It's the sneaky deaky card. It's someone who's on the out. It's deception. It's all deceptive. It's all somebody's out sowing their royal oats, exploring the world at large. Some volcano exploded within them, sent them out, you know, some impulsive action, left them out in the cold. Here they are, a child, free in the world. I don't think so. 7 of Swords, that's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Let's go. Let's pull a reading. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how they feel. Right here's how they feel about you. Not what they show you. Not what they tell you. Because that's bullshit. This is what's in the soul. The ego. There's a lot of ego here. We opened with a Knight of Wands. That's a lot of ego. And the brain drowns out the soul. That's what's wrong with the damn collective energy of the world right now. The brain, too much ego. Too much narcissism. Too much self-focus. Not enough soul. And the universe is trying to balance all this. That's part of the reason. Part of the reason this soulmate cycle is so freaking crazy. Right here is the hidden energy. What you don't see, what you don't know, which I'll tell you. And right here's the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything. I'll throw some universe cards over the top. And if I think I need to extend this one, you can bet your sweet Taurus asses there'll be a link for an extended in the description. All right. Let's go. We ready? Yeah, the bird's here. He's quiet. He's watching. You're watching me, right? Yeah, he's watching. He just thinks I have food. Page of Wands. Whole reading is clarifying. Mr. or Mrs. I'm free to explore the world. I'm curious. I think they're curious about you, in part. Yeah, the Fool. Look at this. Somebody else got this card here today, too. I don't remember what sign it was. Might have been Aries. It was Aries or Libra. I don't know. Somebody did. But right here, the Fool. Taking a leap of faith. Out there, again, it's this whole reading is clarifying this Page of Swords, and the energy I get off this is feedbacking off of that Knight of Wands from the pre-shuffle. It's this impulsive action of somebody thinks they're off on a new journey. They're off on a new journey. I'm off on a new journey. Tra-la-la-la-la. I just don't, it's a lie. It's not a new journey. Nobody escaping this connection cycle. This is powerful. I can't even escape it. If I shut down this YouTube channel, y'all come pull me back. Y'all have my email address. You'd come find me. I get like 5,000. Where the fuck are you? Where the fuck are you? Nobody's leaving this cycle. Nobody. I'm not, relaxed. It's just an analogy. I'm not shutting anything down. All right here. How do they feel in their emotions? Nobody going anywhere. I told you. Okay, Queen of Cups. How do they feel in their emotions? Queen of Cups. The most love one human being can feel for another. This is the mother bird, and she pointing at this little thing, going, you lying. You lying. You're not off on any new journey. You're not getting away from this connection. Why? Because in their emotions, it is just love. And I guarantee you this is reflecting as bullshit. I guarantee you it's reflecting in a way that's contrary to what you might think. In other words, someone who is rude to you or, whatever. Yeah, it's here. Here it is. Yeah. They're a child, an emotional child with too much horsepower. This is 500 horsepower of love. And they got a 100 horsepower brain. That's the problem. How do they feel about you, Taurus? Not what they show you, not what they tell you, because that's bullshit. Yeah. That's you. You're the 8-point rainbow antlered buck. Male or female, I just made every hunter out there watching this grab their bow and their gun, everything they got. Spear, boomerang, armed to the hilt. Rednecks all through the South right now because they all watch me. I'm their favorite. And right here, they're armed to the hilt, putting on their fatigues, putting on their camouflage. Why? It's not even deer season. Put it down. Put down the boomerangs. What the hell are you doing with a boomerang? You're in Alabama, for fuck's sake. Put down the boomerang. Jesus Christ. Schlitz beer don't go with a shotgun or a boomerang, let me tell you. You're it. They're not going to find anything better than you, and they know it. They know it because they feel this love here, right here. They're not going to. Listen, I know how to read energy. It's here. The cards are just pretty pictures backing it up. I know what's here. I've been telling you what's going to fall before it even fucking falls. I could have got a card here that says they hate you. They absolutely fucking hate you. And then I would have got an egg in my face. I'm a big fraud. Then we do have to shut the channel down. I'm a big fraud. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's bullshit. They're feeling big love. Big love. This is the biggest card of love for me in a reading. Nothing compares to you. Don't make me make Ireland cry again by doing Redneck Sinead. Don't make me do it. Nothing compares to you. A little nod to Texas on the to you there. Right there. There it is. Nothing compares. But they're off on a journey. They think they're off on a new journey. They do. And I know it. That's why I show you the pre-shuffle. That's why we do the cards. Because, this reading, if I was just a card reader, just somebody looking at a book to see what the cards mean and all that, they mean they're coming towards you because they love you and you're irreplaceable. And they want to communicate. Yeah, sure. That's fine. If that's what you want, go ahead. Take that with you. You can sugarcoat your ass. You can put a nice layer of caramel, right? If you put some sugar on your ass and you sit by the campfire, you'll have caramel coated ass pretty soon. It'll be nice. You'll like that. You come to Steve's Love Tarot and get caramel coated ass. You get a tip on how to get caramel coated ass right there. It'll harden up once you get away from the fire. Sweet ass. Nice. Perfect. No sugar coating here. We saw the pre-shuffle. We got emotional immaturity. Somebody's out in the cold because they put themselves there because they did some impulsive action. And now they're out in the cold. And they're off on some kind of journey. They're off thinking that they're off some kind of weird, bizarre spiritual journey or some shit. I don't know what it is, but it don't matter. They can't escape you. So don't sweat it. What's the hidden energy read with this Fool? I was just about to say, I bet it's got something to do with bullshit, and it does. It's the 10 of Wands. Fucking hell. This is 7 of Swords still at the bottom. Bullshit. 10 of Wands. It's a burden. But lies are burdens. Okay? Lies are burdens. When we lie, we've got to keep up a facade. One lie leads to another, which leads to another, which leads all of a sudden you've got to tell other lies to keep. I mean, it's like a tree. One little lie turns into a big family tree of all kinds of shit you got to keep track of. And that includes the lies we tell ourselves. It includes those. And right here, this is a big burden on them. Why is it a burden? It's read with the Fool, this little journey, or whatever it is, where they're just ignoring you and looking like they're having fun, eating Big Macs at McDonald's or whatever the hell they're doing. Whatever. It's a burden because of this right here. These are heavy cards. And look at the background. This matches. It's this love that's a burden. Yeah, they want to. Let's say, for example, this person wants to take off and go, you know what, I can't handle this connection. I don't like it. Well, that's a burden for them because they're not getting rid of this love. This is a deep soul connection. This could be twin flame for a lot of you. Whichever it is, it's still got the same journey and it's still locked in. It's been there. You've been tied together your whole lives energetically, and you've been tied together in past lives energetically. You'll be tied together in the next life energetically too. They're not escaping this. And I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't wake up and go off on your own. You could. You might come together, get some closure, and go off on your own. You might. Might happen. But you still need to come together. You still can't just, that's fine. You can do that, but this still has to be addressed. There's a lot of unaddressed issues here and pain. What's the final outcome? Just to hammer that point home. It's read with the Queen of Cups. Communication. 2 of Swords reversed with the Queen of Cups. You can't escape this communication that has to happen. It's unblocked communication. The 2 of Swords reversed is unblocked communication. Someone who figures it out. And they will figure it out. The universe is putting a great burden on them, on this person. Now let's find out what this is all about. You're going to have to apply it to your story. All right, but this is what the universe wants to talk about today. Don't want to talk about a third party, a person married to somebody else or whatever, banging, whatever. Don't want to talk about that. It wants to talk about why they're not coming in to talk to you. And at the end, they do. So that much we know. But I want to see more about this Fool. What's this about here? Let's clarify. Why is the Fool here? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, yeah. Of course. The 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is apathy. I'm not entertaining any love offers right now. Apathy. Apathy. It's someone who's trying to look away from this. Okay? This is what the Fool is about. It's what I told you. It's some kind of, I can't call it a spiritual journey. It's not a hermit. It's not a whatever. It's someone who's trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with themselves, and they probably need some professional help to do it, because I'm not real sure they're going to be able to handle it on their own or something. I don't know. It's a fool's journey here is the easiest way to put it, and they're looking away from love. Looking away. Good luck, because that for me is a lot of love. All right, good luck with that. Why is the Four of Cups here? The moon. This is Silent Bob. We call this around here Silent Bob. Your person is probably, for a lot of you, very silent. Or at least with their feelings, at least, because the card after this is all this love. The card on the left of it is apathy. They're looking away from that to go on some kind of journey. Silent Bob here is very interesting. This is telling. It's actually speaking volumes. We often get sayings mixed up in, like, here in our modern world. Things get, like, you know, one of the most famous ones is people who say all intensive purposes. For all intensive purposes. It's actually for all intents and purposes. It's not intensive purpose. Somehow on the East Coast, it gets mixed up and turns into all intensive purposes. Anyway, that's one. But anyway, on a more intellectual note, talking about Silent Bob here, for example, there's a Shakespearean saying, the lady doth protest too much, which in our modern society we twist in the negative. We use it to describe someone who's protesting something to be false a little too much, you know, something to be not true a little too much. Whereas Shakespeare actually meant it in the reverse, in the positive, protesting something to be true too much, thus making it not true. Right here, Silent Bob here, in our modern society, we say silence is golden. That's what we say. Well, in psychology, the saying is different. Psychology books will teach you that silence is not golden. And it most definitely is not. This person's silence here speaks volumes to me in these cards. So if your person is silent, don't assume, not unlike in the Shakespeare quote, which is why I gave it to you, like modern society where we assume it's in negative, don't assume that if they're quiet, it means they're mad at you, or it means, you know, something like that. It's not. There's no anger around this here. There's only love and looking away from love. Looking away from it may result in them seeming angry, but they're not. The silence about the love is evidence of the love. Just like the protesting something to be true too much is evidence of it not being true. Or protesting something not to be true too much is evidence of it being true. Right here is what the cards are saying. All of that I just told you is what the cards are saying. And so if your person is silent, it's not bad. Silence is never golden. It masks something within a person that's going on. It masks something within them that they're trying to hide from themselves, usually. They're usually not directed at you. Yeah, you can get the silent treatment from somebody, which can sometimes make you piss yourself a little bit. But in this case here, the silence is masking the love. In this case here. And it's just so pathetic, it's ridiculous. Because in the energy itself, it's very clear what's going on here. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? It's always the things people don't tell you that are more important than what they do. Queen of Cups. Why is it here? Fucking love tarot. I do. I like energy reading, but I love proving it to you when the cards come out. That's what I love. It's the Sun. It's the happiest fucking card in the deck. How are they really feeling? Here's what they're doing. Okay, I'm looking away. I'm not entertaining any love offers. I'm silent about love. I'm not. I'm on. I am free. I'm out exploring, doing things. Yeah, you are. It's adorable too, because in your feelings, all you do is feel love and happiness and love and happiness feedbacking off of it. And all you want to do is fucking reach out. You lying sack of shit. 8 of Wands off of the Sun. I ask why the Sun here? 8 of Wands. Communication, Chatty Cathy. Silent Bob, Chatty Cathy. Silent Bob, meet Chatty Cathy. And this is Chatty Cathy's little sister, who they call. Which in this case, is all they want to do is talk to you. But there's some sort of, I'll pull a crossing card on it. I will. This energy is just frustrating. It's like this person needs to work on something inside themselves. It's crazy because you're irreplaceable. This is irreplaceable energy. This is beautiful. And if this ended up out on Tinder finding somebody else, or started banging somebody else, if they found out about that, they'd be all up in your grill. They'd be coming in so goddamn fast, their head'd spin. Your head'd spin. Everybody, the neighbors' heads would spin. It's funny as hell what I'm seeing here. Why is the King of Pentacles here? As if I don't know. What the hell, I'll pull the cards anyway. You know what? This is kind of funny. Oh yeah, this is kind of funny. They're actually watching you. They're actually keeping an eye on things. They keep tabs. They might find excuses to talk to you now and again or something like that. This is someone who might do that. He might. It doesn't have too many people watching for me to be exact in what I'm saying. But they might. But again, when I'm drawn to these little stars around this little barn owl, nothing compares to you, is what it means. On top of nothing compares to you, they're keeping tabs on you, which is odd because they're free and they're on some curious journey, skipping through a field. The world is their oyster. No, it ain't. It's a lie. It's a lie. A lie. Looking away from it. Silence is never golden. It's always masking some kind of pain or something a person needs to address. And what they need to address is the Queen of Cups. Is the love, the happiness. They need to communicate this, or they're going to fucking explode one day. All they're doing, if they do need to work on something, all they're doing by looking away from love and not allowing the heart chakra to flow is slowing it down in a lot of ways, in a lot of instances, not all, but in a lot of instances. I feel like that's very strong here, because why else are they keeping an eye on things? Why are you in their head? The Page of Swords would indicate you're in their head quite a bit. How do I know that? Because the next card out from the top is the Two of Cups. They're feeling this soulmate connection. They know this is. You guys are tied together. You could put a twist tie right there in the middle of those two roses. They're just tied together. They're never coming apart, one way or another. There's a lot of love here. The Sun sitting on top of the Queen of Cups, and an 8 of Pentacles. It needs to be. There's going to be an explosion of communication. They actually have to fight not talking about this. That's what's really funny. Silent Bob. All right. And it's all, and proof of what I've said is here's the Ten of Wands, which is red with all this. Look at the color matches: gray, 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 and there's a sunny color there. Yeah, this sunny little yellow bird off doing its thing. Don't want to pay attention to this soulmate connection. I don't want to look at that. Bullshit. Gray, 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 big burden. 4 of Cups, looking away. The moon, just keeping everything pushed down in the shadows, all silent. These 3 cards right here are the volcano that's going to go off. You know? It's unreal. When people don't like you, you know, when they absolutely positively don't like you, they're rarely silent about that. I like to let people know I don't like them. I tell people I don't like you. I will tell people that. Why do I say that? You might say, well, that's kind of rude. Well, no, it isn't rude, because I don't like them. And do you know why I say it? I say it so I make sure I never get a message from them again and I don't have to hear from them. I've only said it to 2 people here since Steve's Love Tarot's been online, and those 2 people weren't very friendly to me. But I make damn sure they know I'm not accepting any future messages. And I say it to make sure of that. You know, I mean, it's, if somebody doesn't say something to you, well, they probably don't mind you. Oh, 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 oh. Why is the Ten of Wands here? More gray. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords on the back of a bison. This behavior, it's red with the Four of Cups. This behavior, this is over. This is done. I don't want to deal with this. I'm off on frolicking in a field or whatever. Is causing your person a lot of pain. This is pain and suffering right here. I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. This Four of Cups and this moon. This is a volcano waiting to happen, these 3 cards. It's not a bad volcano. It's bad for them. It's bad. It's good for you if you want to hear from them. We got unblocked communication here. This is communication. This is not. This is. And it came out that way. This is communication. In fact, it flew out of the deck a little bit. It kind of poked itself up. That's how I knew to stop shuffling. It just, pick me. Okay. Pain and suffering. Why? Well, initially, because of the Four of Cups. Because they're just not paying attention to love. Love is part of what heals us. We have to think of it. If you don't want to use the word love, fine. We'll use the word emotions. They got to get in their emotions to solve a problem. In order to do that, you need to open your heart chakra one way or another. This person's heart chakra is closed off. So they're probably behaving the fool in the 3D. I have no doubt. I have no doubt they are. Why is the Ten of Swords here? It's deceptive. It's a lie. It's the Five of Swords. Silence is never golden. Silent Bob is a self-sabotaging behavior. What's Silent Bob silent about? He's silent about emotions. It's silent about how they really feel. Silence is never golden. It has many meanings. It can be very damaging to oneself. You cannot, if you don't open up, at least, you don't have to open up to other people. Some people have a hard time with that. But if you don't at least open up to yourself, you cause a lot of damage in there. This is all self-sabotaging. It's all woe is me behavior. It's erratic. It's emotionally immature. It's all silliness, and it's all fake. This is a false victory. This person thinks this moon behavior, keeping things in the shadows and keeping quiet and whatever the fuck this journey is, this fool's journey that they're on is victorious. This is a false victory. Most of the time, as a lot of readers describe it, this is someone going around and stealing swords from other dead people on the battlefield and claiming victory in battles they didn't even fight. Right here, that's what's happening. That's what this is. And I told you right from the beginning, this is all going to be bullshit. And I was right. Because this is all this pain and suffering, this is a volcano waiting to go off. How they feel. And the cards, fuck the cards. The energy doesn't lie. The energy is here. The cards are just pretty pictures backing up what's here. And what's here is, for me, I've been pulling cards 31 years. I teach the universe, we all teach the universe how we do things. How we do anything. Especially card pulling. That's why I say repeat the same procedures over and over again. When you put your cards back, put them back the same way. I put them back randomly, and then I do 3 shuffles, and I put the deck down. I've done it every time. I do it every time. You've seen me do it on videos sometimes on the extended. Every time it's the same damn way. I don't change. It teaches us. The universe, give me this card. It says we're going to give Steve the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love here. It throws the sun on top of it, which is the divine masculine. Right here. This is right next to the divine feminine. So this is a divinely guided connection, which I know anyway, because how they feel about you, they're feeling this connection. This is very, very divinely guided. That's why I was saying these 2 roses are tied together here. It's why they can't stop just keeping tabs on you and keeping an eye on you. They find any excuse. For a lot of you, they'll find any excuse Just to, well, I might want to check the social media today, or I might want to take a drive-by. For some of you, they might be doing a drive-by if they live close enough. You wouldn't know. You're inside watching TV, watching Steve's Love Tarot. Might be right outside right now. I don't know. Sun on top of the Queen of Cups with an Eight of Wands. 2 cards of communication, 2 powerful cards on top of a lot of love. It's a volcano waiting to go off. It looks like it's about, this card is red with these. All right. And even the universe is saying they need to communicate. All blocks are removed. This disc is gonna, blocks are removed when this volcano goes off. Right now they're just, look at all the gray here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grays and blacks on top of one little bullshit colorful card, a little baby chick on it. Fuck off. You can't fool me. You can't. You're not gonna fool Steve's Love Tarot. It's not gonna happen. I'm too good at this shit. I've been reading energy for a long time, man. I tell you what, I know what I'm reading here. God, I'm sure for a lot of you, this person's dead silent. Or, at the very least, if you're talking to them, they're stone cold about their emotions. The bottom of the deck here, the crossing card, would have been the King of Swords. Steely-eyed, stone cold, you know, treating you like shit. Yeah, I bet. I bet they are. Fucking hell. 2 of Swords, why is it here? Why is the 2 of Swords here? 2 of Swords reversed. Unblock on communication. Yeah. Set 2 of Wands. They're going to let go of this shit eventually. They can't not. This is red with the sun. This is them setting the intention to come towards you and have a conversation. The next card out is red with the 8 of Wands. And this is, oh my God. This is what I'm talking about. Very rarely does this happen. The Empress. This communication right here, this explosion of emotion, this realization for the love is almost inevitable. I say almost because nothing's definite. This person's still got their free will, and they may be a fuckwit and just keep making bad decisions. But the Empress is everything. The Empress is rooted energy. It's a tree in this deck for a reason. It's rooted energy, slow, steady, long-term growth. Again, this person feels the connection. They're still keeping an eye on you. They know nothing compares to you. You're the 8-point buck with the rainbow antlers, earth energy. It is irreplaceable. And they fucking know it. They absolutely fucking know it. But what we've got is self-sabotaging behavior here, sitting in. This is where the connection is right now. Somebody's on some kind of fucking journey in their mind. They think they can get away from this connection. For some reason, this love, I don't know. I'm thinking I might extend this one to find out what the fuck their deal is. I wasn't gonna, but I might. I wonder if I should. Because the Empress here tells me they can't escape this communication. This is magnetic pull. They have a magnetic pull toward this connection. This is the Divine Feminine. I got Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and another card of Divine Feminine right here. Technically one of the cards of Divine Feminine. It's impossible to escape. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe. I haven't decided if I'm going to extend this one yet. I don't know if the universe is going to tell me more about this bullshit. And if I did extend it, I know they're going to come back in and talk to you and tell you about love. All right, I know that's going to happen. This disconnect for most of you. Again, they've got their free will. Who knows? You might be dealing with some kind of super fuckwit from the planet Krypton, where we have the yellow sun, and the yellow sun gives them superpowers of idiocracy. I mean, I don't know. Superpowers of fuckwit. A big F on their chest. I don't know. But for most of you, no way they overcome this. This is a lot of love. This is a bank of love. This is a bank of love and communication. This is a bank of love and communication. The Empress here almost guarantees it. Whatever I would pull if I was going to do an extended on this shit here. And I'm not sure if it's worth it, but I'll think about it. Let's see. Universe, give me 3 cards. We'll let the universe decide. I don't mind doing it. I've got the energy, but Jesus Christ. Always pull from the bottom first. Temperance, the card of the angel. Card of the angel has an implication with it, as all cards do. All cards have a fence, a wall of implication around it. The card of the angel implies there's devil energy here. We haven't seen the devil, but it's over here. 10 of swords on top of 10 wands is pretty much devil energy. It's artificial devil. This is a deep soul connection you have with this person, rooted in angel energy. I want to point that out. It's rooted in angel energy. I mean, whether you know what that is or not, just angel and devil, good, bad. Okay, so it's rooted in good energy. That goes back more lifetimes than I myself can count. And I can count lifetimes. I can't do past life readings. I can't give you a story about them helping you into a stagecoach or some bullshit like that. That ain't my superpower. I don't have one of those. Alright? But any more than Superman can shoot icicles out his ass. I don't believe that's one of his superpowers either. So, but I can't read, but I know how many there are, and there's a lot. Whenever I'm drawn to these roots, it tells me it goes back a long, long time. And I can tell you also, there is transformation coming here. There is victory at the end of this, and I believe it's almost assured with the Empress coming out here at the bottom. But again, for a few of you, your person is some sort of super fuckwit from the planet Krypton. And they might be able to shoot fuckwit icicles out of their ass. Icicles. Hey, that would be icicles, wouldn't it? How about that? But everything I've told you here is exactly what's in the energy. I mean, it is exactly what's in the energy. I don't know if I should extend this one or not. What do you think, universe? I don't know. I really want to know what this shit is. Why this shit is happening. I probably should. Hold on. Let's find out. I'm going to ask the universe, should I extend this one? Alright, give me one card. The Magician. Alright. I'm going to extend it. I almost don't want to. I have deep empathy, so I feel the person. I've learned how to put up blocks, but if I don't put up blocks, I can actually I'd be a hell of a therapist, because I could become someone's pain and then figure out how to fix it for them from a neutral perspective, because I'm not them. But my God, would I not want that job. But I'm going to take on that job here briefly. I want to know about this. If you don't want the extended, you don't have to have it. You know, I know y'all got sweet Taurus asses. You can go take them to the beach, put your bikinis on. You can knock yourself out. Or you can take your sweet Taurus ass and bring it over to the link in my description and come on over and watch the extended with me, and we'll pull on this. And anywhere else that takes us. All right, we'll start with whatever the fuck this is. All right? I want to know anyway. I'm going to do it for me. So if you want the extended, it's there for you. Link's in the description. I imagine it's going to be epic. I just can't imagine, with all this love, what the fuck is happening here. So it's worth doing. Hope this reading was helpful to you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everyone who shares and all that fun stuff. Okay. All right, I'm going to go pull the extended now.